going on? I don't think we have anybody in here yet. I don't know how to freaking work this thing. There we go. Got one person in. So what's going on? Welcome to the Creepy Basement, aka the Axe Workshop, and we're going to be giving away this Council Tool Hudson Bay axe to someone. So I'm going to give it a little bit until more people get in here. It looks like I only have one person in right now. Then we'll go over to the laptop and we'll do a random comment picker and pick a winner, see who it is. So while we're waiting for more people to join, I'm going to start working on some of this fat wood. Hey, what's going on, Matt? And then once a couple more people get in here, I want to show you guys the sheath I made. So the sheath is, and I'm sure I'll repeat this later once more people get in, but the sheath I made, there's a lot of firsts going on here. So I'm not really a leather worker by trade, but you know, I'm trying. But I wanted to make the sheath kind of special because it was the giveaway axe, not just like a random sheath that I would use on one of my axes I take out in the woods. Those are just bare bones just to protect me and the edge. So with the sheath that I made for this axe, it was my first time trying saddle stitching. So I've never stitched before. It was my first time making a sheath with a welt. Usually I just put two pieces of leather together, send some rivets in it, and boom, it protects it, you know? So yeah, so it was the first time I did a leather welt. Hey, what's going on, Steve? How are you? First time leather welt, first time sewing or saddle stitching, and also I wanted to add in a little extra something special on the sheath as well. The toggle I made for it is actually made out of a piece of the axe handle from the very first axe I ever purchased, which kind of got me into axes. And you know, that handle broke eventually because I was new at it and I was probably wailing on something I shouldn't have been. And but I love that axe and I love the handle. It was the original handle in the vintage axe too. So I did save the handle, but I cut a piece of it out and built a toggle. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go get the sheath right now. All right, guys. So what's going on, Matt? How are you? So this is the sheath I made. I decided to do it in Oxblood Red, and you know, I was gonna do saddle tan. I was gonna leave it natural, or I was gonna do, you know, a very like woodsy one. What's going on, Terry? How are you? But I decided the Oxblood Red because I tried this color once, and it really grew on me. At first I hated it. I was like, what the heck with this red sheath? It looks horrible. But I really like it. I really, really do like this Oxblood Red. It grew on me. So I tried to put my brand in it, but I didn't put a backing in between the sheath here. But so when I pushed it down, because it's a welted sheath, the bottom kind of pushed in a little, so it didn't fully imprint the center there. I'll grab something. I have something that I branded recently. I don't know. I'll find something. If not, whoever wins this, I'm also going to make a little leather keychain with the excess leather from this, and you'll have my full brand in there too. Not that like, you know, it's copyrighted or anything, but it's just a little something extra, something cool. But I took some, what's this called? Artificial sinew. It's pretty strong stuff. And I braided it so it's extra strong. But yeah, so this toggle is actually made out of the axe handle from the very first axe I ever purchased, and broke shortly thereafter. So all you do with this toggle is you take this piece of artificial sinew, pop it off like that, sheath opens up, and this is how it fits onto the axe. Fits super snug, nice and tight. Like I said, I'm not really a leather worker. You can see the stitching. I don't have like the fancy leather tools. I just did this all freehand. So it's a little wavy right there. I hope no one wants to chop my head off for that. But like I said, it's the first time I ever did a hand sewn axe. First time I ever did a welt. So a lot of learning going on here, but I think it came out okay. Fits real tight, looks really nice on the axe. And like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of Oxblood Red when I first tried it. when I made a sheath for a jersey, and but it started to grow on me, and I was like, man, you know what? Instead of being cliche, everyone's got brown sheaths, and we're gonna do Oxblood Red. I'll show you the first one I ever made and why I don't like it. So the first sheath, hey, what's going on? How are you? So the first sheath I ever made in Oxblood Red, when the ink was dye, or when the dye was wet, it seemed like fuchsia. It seemed kind of pinkish, you know? So I kept going with a couple extra coats, but then when it dried, it was like really dark. It's like a burgundy almost, but you could see like this is how I normally make sheaths for like my own stuff. No welt, just a couple rivets. Kind of looks bikerish. It's kind of corny, but like I say, I just need something to protect my edge. So I wanted to do something a little extra special for the giveaway axe. But this is what I made for this, and it works okay, like I said. But you know, it started growing on me, that contrast between like the dark handle, the Oxblood Red. I'm like, yep, we're going to Oxblood for the giveaway axe. So that's where that came from. Yeah, also too, guys, remember I'm going to be giving away some fat wood. I'm actually processing it up now. The heck did I do with my coffee? I'm processing up the fat wood now. That way, whoever wins, I get everything shipped out Monday morning for you. But yeah, here's another look at it all together. Also too, I want to add, whoever does win the axe, if you want this bit hand filed, oh, thank you so much, Pete. I appreciate it. Good luck, man. If this, like I said, this is brand new, unused, factory grind. So whoever does win, and if you're not fond of filing an axe and you want this axe profiled to your specification, because like I said, this is unused factory grind, and it's okay, you know, as a good all-around user or whatever. But if you want this thing, let's say, you know, oh, thank you, Terry. If you want this thing, let's say like 20 degrees or something real nasty, something aggressive, you know, let me know. Because before I ship it out to you, I'll file it to whatever you want. I'll stone sharpen it, and then I'll strop it. I'll have this thing popping hairs. But if you want it just factory grind and use it like this, or you want to experiment with sharpening yourself, or maybe you're very comfortable around sharpening an axe and you're like, hey dude, don't touch it, I'll take care of it, that's awesome too. But like I said, I'm just offering that option that if someone that does win this axe isn't comfortable with profiling and sharpening, and they want that done so they could take it out of the box and just go have a blast with it, let me know, and I will do that for you, without a doubt. All right, so how many people we got in here? We got 11. It's so hard to see. 11 people. We're in here 8 minutes. We're gonna end up posting this afterwards anyway, so I'm sure there's a lot more people that, oh, we got 12. A lot more people that should be in here, but you know, people have lives, people have things to do, you know. I know one guy reached out and said he's on a road trip, so he won't be on the live. So we're going to post the video afterwards, and if you are not in the live and you happen to win, I will get in touch with you. I'll write it in the comments, like, hey, you won, or something. I'll figure it out, but I will get in contact with you. So without making you guys wait too much longer, let's set up to go live. Let's do this. Or we are live. Let's set up to pick the winner. I'm gonna grab my laptop. All right, so how do I wanna do this? So we'll take this with the laptop. I enjoy making sheets because, how do I go back into the chat? I enjoy making sheaths. I started because I couldn't find. Absolutely, that's what I started making sheaths because of that as well. And I noticed, obviously, when I first started with axes, I was like, man, there is no, not many axes come with sheaths. You know, I thought that was kind of weird. So I ended up just trying to make them. And for a while it was kind of sketchy because I just didn't use a sheath. So, all right, I don't know how I'm gonna position this here. I'm gonna turn myself. Let me know if you guys can see this. All right, so let's do this little number here. Rotate like that. And we'll rotate this down like that. And I'll bring the laptop up to the camera when it picks the winner. So all I have here is, this is a random comment picker for this exact thing. So it'll roll through all the comments. I'm gonna copy and paste the link to the video. It'll roll through all the comments and it's gonna randomly stop on one. And the reason why I decided to do this versus how I did my very first giveaway. So my very first giveaway I did at 100 subscribers. And in my comments, there was only like maybe 9 or 10 people. Like it wasn't much, maybe a little more. So what I did was I just wrote everyone's name down on a slip of paper and I just, you know, put my hand in a bucket and randomly picked one, and that worked out. It seemed fair, whatever. Everybody enjoyed it. But now that there's, I believe this video has almost 140 comments. So that's one, a lot of writing, and two, you know, I didn't want anybody to be like, hey man, how do we know you didn't pre-record this? You know, when you pre-recorded this, you didn't draw till you picked someone you thought was, you know, that you liked or whatever. I just want to make it as fair as possible. So hope everyone's cool with this idea. So all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go over to my channel and we are gonna go to my profile, your channel, and then we got to go down to the axe giveaway video.
I wish I could see June this holiday.
Some time with Oscar would be nice.
So
Running around
let's
the
just
ship.
pause this.
Like,
So you guys can see here, we got, this is the video here. Attention axe giveaway. We got 136 comments. Is that working out? Yeah, you guys can see that. Sorry, I don't know if it's backwards or not. It probably is, but 136 comments. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go to the link. We're going to copy the link. We're gonna go over to here to the random YouTube comment picker. And we're gonna paste. The anticipation is killing me. Is it killing you guys? I'm all fired up. I'm really excited for whoever wins this axe. One more thing before I just hit this thing and see who wins this axe. There is a few people in the comments that are either out of the States, which obviously with the price of shipping and things like that, I did ask, you know, if that person gets selected, obviously they'd be in the United States to, you know, reduce shipping costs there, because by the time you ship something overseas or wherever, you could have bought the axe like 3 or 4 times. So there's that. So if it lands on someone, Kurt, not trying to pick on you, but I couldn't think of anybody else. So Kurt, for instance, and Brett Brown, one's in Australia, one's in New Zealand. So, you know, they both let me know like, hey man, it's all good, whatever. And then I also have some people in Canada, and some said, hey, I'm willing to pay the shipping. But guys, whoever wins this axe, if you're in the States, I'm shipping it to you for free. You're just going to end up winning the axe, and then it's going to show up at your door. So just wanted to go over that real quick. If it lands on a name for someone that's out of the country, I'm just going to do a respin and just pick a new person. Also, too, there's a couple people in here, Matt, not to pick on you, but you're the only one I could think of at the moment. Matt Baugh, the Vintage Axe Hoarder, he's in the comments, and he put in his comment, you know, if it lands on him, pretty much like, don't worry about it. He's like, he's got plenty of axes. So that's super cool of him to, you know, someone's odds just got greater for winning. But So, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm kind of talking all crazy. I'm just fired up and excited. But if it lands on somebody that isn't, you know, eligible to win or decided that, you know, they don't want to be part of the giveaway, I'm just going to do a respin. All right, so here we go. Ready? Man, I'm fired up. We're going to hit fetch. Anything goes. I'm not going to include replies because then that, you know, some of the people I have like conversation with, if I included replies, then that means they have like, you know, 10 entries or something like that. So no replies, no duplicates, and anything goes, right? Anything goes. Let's do this. Gonna go right over here, hit continue. Please wait while I load the comments. We got pick a winner. All right, guys, here's our winner, Rich Griff. Rich, I don't know if you're in the live chat here. If you are, show yourself. If not, I'll get in contact with you. So congratulations, Rich Griff. You won yourself the Council Tool Hudson Bay Axe, the handmade sheath, and some Fatwood. Man, I hope you enjoy it. And if you're giving it away to someone as a Christmas present, I hope they enjoy it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Congratulations, Rich. I'll get in contact with you and get this thing shipped out to you Monday morning. All right, guys, thank you so much for entering. Don't worry, this isn't going to be the last giveaway. It might be the last giveaway for this year of 2022, but we will be doing another giveaway soon. And like I said, thank you all for entering. I really appreciate you guys' support to the channel. You guys are all super awesome. And again, congratulations, Rich Griff. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later, guys. I don't know why I did that craziness with my eyes. I don't know how to end this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Later, guys.